Hi guys, and welcome to Loving Living Local. I'm Fernanda Hernandez.
And I'm Josh Marces. Thank you for joining us. We've made it to Friday.
I can't believe we made it. It feels like another long week, but the weekend just finally,
You've been busy.
I've been busy to say the least, but I've gone to some really cool places, and I'm excited to take you guys on a trip. We're going to get fit during this show, so I'm just excited. Lots of fun things coming for you guys watching us at home right now.
Yeah, obviously it's a Friday. We're going to have fun. Red River Balloon Flyover, it starts to take place today as well. We'll talk a little bit more about that. The weather for that will be just amazing this evening. Obviously, a little bit later this evening it will be warm, but given that we do have the dry air in place, if you're kind of under a patio, if you're headed out to the park maybe to watch that as well, just take an umbrella. As long as you shade yourself, because the humidity is so low, it'll feel pretty nice. And then eventually tonight we'll drop into the 60s. So 65 your low for both Shreveport and Texarkana tonight, and the temperatures will stay comfortable through the weekend as well. Taking a look at that weekend forecast, will be at 92 tomorrow, 93 on Sunday. That's pretty normal for where we should be this time of the year, and because the humidity is so low, actually a pretty tolerable weekend for us. Next week's looking ugly. We won't even talk about it, but it's heat builds in next week for sure. So enjoy those low 90s while we have them.
Josh is like, please get out there and enjoy this weekend, because next week is looking like some trouble.
Who knows when we'll have morning temperatures in the 60s again. I mean, that may not come back till the fall, so for sure get out early and enjoy it if you can.
So if you're not an early bird, make sure you set those alarm clocks, and like Josh said, get your yard done
or sleep in, because it's the weekend.
Or sleep in. We don't want to be productive. All right, guys, you know what time it is. We've got 6 things you should know, and number 1 on our list today is National Red Rose Day, and roses have a long history of being used as decorations in wedding ceremonies, and that's probably how they became a symbol of love to give on special holidays, or to get back into good graces after you've messed up.
Does that happen? People buy those when they mess up? Roses are also used in perfumes and herbal teas. You don't have to buy a dozen long-stemmed roses to celebrate the flower on its special day. You can try growing your own. You can give yellow roses to show friendship, or pink roses to say thank you.
There you go. I always wonder what those colors mean. And I know, like, yellow is like healing.
I sure didn't know all of that.
Friendship, I guess.
I like the yellow ones.
I was going to say, too, I preach this every year, Josh. What is the one thing that I always say? Send flowers to your wife or girlfriend at work.
For when? Just whenever? Like all the time?
That should be like one of the things that you do just on a whim. Like,
just on
don't wait until you're in the doghouse.
Just a random Thursday? Okay.
Today. On Monday would be like, hey, I hope you have a great week.
Here's some roses.
Here's a tip don't ever say I didn't do anything for you. All right, guys, we're moving on to our number 2. And although Starbucks publicly supports Black Lives Matter on its social media channels and in a press release, an internal memo went out to their employees explaining that the company won't let baristas do the same. So in the memo, Starbucks said that it won't allow employees to wear Black Lives Matter material because, quote, there are agitators who misconstrue the fundamental principles of the Black Lives Matter movement, and in certain circumstances intentionally repurpose them to amplify divisiveness. How do you say that word?
You had it. Yeah. Starbucks encourages employees to wear apparel celebrating LGBTQ rights for Pride Month. The company hands those items out to baristas.
And moving on to Walmart, they are dropping its policy of locking up multicultural hair and beauty products. This is a practice that many African-American customers claimed was discriminatory. And the move comes after a woman raised questions about the practice and sued the retail giant for racial discrimination.
A Walmart representative insisted the practice of encasing products was to prevent shoplifting and was also extended to other products beyond multicultural hair products. The company said in part in a statement, "We're sensitive to the issue and understand the concerns raised by our customers and members of the community." Walmart said the practice was in place in about a dozen of its 4,700 stores nationwide.
And gamers, listen up, it's an exciting day. PlayStation is unveiling its latest gaming console, and the company says the PS5 is lightning fast with better graphics and 3D audio.
Yeah, it says it will release a new generation of games for the system as well. The console isn't for sale yet, but PlayStation is letting fans sign up for updates on its release.
I'm not a big gamer.
There goes my money.
But are you a gamer?
I'm not at all, but I have a PlayStation now, and like once every 2 or 3 months I'll break it out, and when I break it out, I get after it for like, you know, just a week straight.
Don't talk to Josh for a week. I just got the Nintendo Switch, and I got the Mario Kart, and I've been playing Zelda, and I'm obsessed.
Like way into the night?
Yes.
Is this what you do all the time now?
This is why I come to work and I like am having trouble waking up. But it's actually really fun, and you actually can't get it anywhere. It took me forever to find it. Finally had my hands on it, and it's been a lot of fun.
You know, a lot of people around here at the studio have a Switch, so that's kind of helped you out. You got some games that way.
I've been borrowing some games. It's been a lot of fun.
Nothing wrong with that.
All right, guys, moving on. Kelly Clarkson is ending her nearly 7-year marriage to husband Brandon Blackstock. So the couple met at a rehearsal for the Academy of Country Music Awards in 2006. They actually married in October of 2013, and they have 2 children together. Blackstock, who is a music manager, is also the father of 2 children from a previous marriage.
The couple had been social distancing at their Montana ranch with their children amid the coronavirus pandemic, where Clarkson was filming remote episodes of her talk show, The Kelly Clarkson Show. The family had previously relocated to LA from Tennessee so Clarkson could film her NBC daytime program. In April, Clarkson put her Los Angeles home on the market for nearly $10 million.
Do you know what's wild to me? That celebrities' relationship status is like newsworthy. I hope to be that famous one day where they're like, Fernanda just dumped her boyfriend.
Guess what just happened?
She just broke up with her boyfriend of 7 years.
Let's be honest, there's really not much else happening right now. So
that's very true.
You think about like TMZ and all the media outlets that have to do celebrity gossip. I mean, they're all over that thing.
Movies are on hold. There's a lot of things on hold. Sure. So we're putting a magnifying glass on relationships. Poor them, though, because I feel like keeping your life private is super hard.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people go to Montana. It's just out there, middle of nowhere, and like, you know, it's hard to find people there. It is.
All right, guys. And remember those little Tamagochi virtual pets from the 90s that lived on electronic devices? Well, they're actually making a comeback, and pre-orders started yesterday. The new pets are called Tamagochi on Wonder Garden.
They cost $60, will be available in July. The virtual animals have modern graphics and the ability to connect to an app, and these pets can travel the world even if their owners are sheltering in place.
This is exciting. I used to have one when I lived in Mexico. We called them Tamagotchis.
Tamagotchi?
Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi.
Yes.
Tamagotchi is what I think everybody call them here,
Yeah,
right?
but it was like, you had to feed it, obviously, so I'm guessing it's the same concept now. You had to feed it, but we would be in class, so by the time you got to it, you're like, it's missed like 3 meals.
You're telling me it just shuts down and dies?
Yeah, you just lose your pet, which is pretty traumatizing. I was like 6.
$60. Hopefully there's like a 9 lives feature, just like you can bring it back to life at some point.
Yeah, how many Tamagotchis are you going to need to buy before you learn your lesson?
Probably a few.
But honestly, a really good lesson for kids. Like, you can start off with a Tamagotchi. If you can keep it alive, we can move on to a dog.
Do you remember, like, we didn't even have phones back then to keep us distracted? Imagine now, kids with the phones and the tablets. I mean, those...
It's too much.
Yeah.
It's just like, take your kid's iPhone away, give him a Tamagochi.
You'll have to feed it through an app, probably.
All right, guys, stay with us. Today's the first day of the Red River Balloon Rally. We've got more details on that exciting event after the break.
And we're getting active on this Friday. We're telling you how to shed that quarantine 15 and later headed to the kitchen with 318 Infused. We'll have that more after the break.